I am Long Feng, Grand Secretariat of Ba Sing Se and head of the...
Oh, okay.
There's no war in Ba Sing Se.
They're not brainwashing people in here.
I understand you've been looking for your bison. It would be quite a shame if you were not able to complete your quest.
Man, all this excitement and build up for Ba Sing Se, and now it's just like, what in the world is going on here? Lots of questions, but the two biggest ones are, how in the world do we fix this whole Ba Sing Se situation? And the second, where is Appa? We know he's in here, he has to be. It's just a matter of, you know, what the whole situation is with him. I don't want to hold my breath, but I have a feeling that's hopefully what we're going to deal with first, and then we'll worry about whatever we're going to do with Ba Sing Se. I don't know, it could be the other way around. Either way, now that I've had a few minutes in between watching last episode to really absorb what's going on here, I find it very, very interesting. It's not something that I expected out of Ba Sing Se, but I do want to know more, and I want to get to the bottom of everything that's going on and find a way to fix it. Like and subscribe, check out the Patreon for early access if you're interested, and with all that being said, enjoy the video.
I just want our new place to look nice, in case someone brings home a lady friend.
That's a very specific line.
If we're gonna be here for a month, we should spend our time looking for Appa.
Yes, please. Let's do that. The Tales of Ba Sing Se. Okay, talk to me then. What's going on? Huh? The Tale of Toph and Katara. What are we doing here? Are we going through some of the different characters, maybe?
Are you ready for some serious pampering?
Whatever you say, as long as they don't touch my feet.
Oh, there we go. There's some bonding. Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Wasn't so bad. Wow, great makeup. Thanks.
For a clown.
Aw, fight back.
I think she looks cute. Like that time you put a sweater
They're
on
on this bridge for a reason. They're going in the water.
Let's go, Toph.
No, that was a good one. You know what else is a good one?
Yes! Just like we drew it up.
That was funny.
Oh, get involved, Katara.
It's okay. One of the good things about being blind is that I don't have to waste my time worrying about appearances. I don't care what I look like. I'm not looking for anyone's approval. I know who I am.
And I know it doesn't matter, but you're really pretty.
I am?
She would have no idea.
I'd return the compliment, but I have no idea. What
True.
like. Thank you, Katara. Ow.
Oh, I really like that. Okay, this is what we're doing. This is a little bit of fun. I was wondering if this was going to be like a little bit of an identity crisis for Toph kind of thing, but I feel like we kind of got through that really quickly. But that was really nice. The Tale of Iroh, though, here, come on, be more stuff about tea.
If this is for a romantic picnic, may I suggest this lavender one?
Why would he even assume that?
But it is a special occasion.
What's the occasion? Is it Zuko's birthday? I should have known.
Comes marching home. Yo!
Iroh just going around making everyone's day better, man.
You. Give me all your money.
This is the wrong guy. He's got no footwork.
I'm mugging you.
With that stance, with a poor stance, you are unbalanced.
He's even gonna help the guy trying to mug him. Dude, he's just the realist. Never mind, my bad. Put him down. And then he helps him up.
Solid stance, you are a much
But don't
more
teach him to
serious
mug
threat.
people.
But to tell you the truth, you do not look like the criminal type.
I know. I'm just confused. So you really think I could be a good masseur?
Of course.
Give me 6 seasons of this. Of just Iroh doing stuff like this. I'll watch all of it. He's just the realist, man.
No one has ever believed in me.
While it is always best to believe in oneself, a little help from others can be a great...
Also, is there like a book with all his quotes? Can I get that? It's the same song. Oh, I think I see. Is this why he was singing the song? I was thinking about this. About his son.
Happy birthday, my son.
I had a feeling.
Only I could have helped.
Oh, bro.
Leaves from the vine.
I almost said something the first time he sung this. Was it about his son? Soldier boy come home, he was saying.
Little soldier boy.
Dude, I'm gonna cry. I'm going to.
Brave soldier boy comes marching.
And he never did. That's a great shot. In honor of Mako. I might look that up to see what that's referencing, because that seems very important. The reason that hits so hard is because they really draw you in throughout that tale, right? You're seeing Iroh going around making a difference. You're remembering how much you love him as a character, and then they do that. And you just feel so in that moment with Iroh. And I'm noticing as the tale of Aang has popped up here, they're all written by different people. At least this one is written differently to Iroh's. All right, the tale of Aang. Looking for Appa? Maybe we just find Appa. Imagine that.
The Dai Li won't give me any money because the kids stopped coming.
Oh, right. It's meant to be a zoo.
There's a big open space right outside the walls of the city.
But how are you going to transport all these wild critters?
Don't worry, I'm great with animals.
Well, I saw this coming. Oh, it's huge. I didn't realize how big it was. This is a disaster. Cabbage Man. Also, shout outs to the Rabbaroo, man. Australia represent.
Oh, forget it.
Big breath. Oh, does it work on everything, not just Appa? I guess it's like that frequency thing, right? There we go, okay. That'll do it. That is so cool. He just builds them like a massive paddock. Look at my guy earthbending like a master, by the way. Well, look at that! This is how Aang's making a difference right here.
How do you like your new facilities?
Excellent job, Avatar. You should think about working with animals for a living.
Ooh, I like that for Aang.
Fluffykins? What are you doing down there?
On second thought, you should probably stick to saving people.
He took all their pets too. I was like, what's going on here? Sokka, okay. And this is by a different person again. So that's pretty cool. I definitely saw someone say there are other filler episodes. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Like, the plot advancement thus far has been minimal, if any. But this is really good stuff. Like, I'm really enjoying this episode. Why do I have a feeling there's going to be women involved with this?
What's this?
Through all the long sleet, her silver tears.
He's so predictable. He's gonna kick him in there. Is this a girls only place?
Something struck me in the rear. I just wound up here.
Am I gonna get embarrassed?
5, 7, then 5. Syllables mark a haiku. Remarkable oath.
They call me Sokka, that is, in the water tribe. I am not an oaf.
Was that good?
Chittering monkey. In the spring he climbs treetops.
Damn, they're fighting in poetry.
Tall.
Ooh. You think you're so smart with your fancy little words? This is not so hard.
Ooh.
It's like they're rap battling.
Mastering the form, the style. None calls it easy.
I calls it easy. Like I paddle my canoe, I'll paddle yours too.
Okay!
There's nuts and there's fruits. In fall, the clean plum drops. Always to be squashed.
Squish, squash, sling that slang. I'm always right back at you. Like my boomerang.
Talk to him, Sokka! I can't cut any of this out. I can't cut any of it out. It's so good.
That's right, I'm Sokka. It's pronounced with an aka. Young ladies, I rocked ya.
Huh? Wait, what? Why? Why? Oh, 6 at the end.
That's one too many syllables there.
And they throw him out.
Poetry.
Fantastic. Absolutely sublime. The Tale of Zuko. Okay, talk to me.
Uncle, we have a problem. One of the customers is onto us.
Oh, and I already know where this is
Don't
going.
look now, but there is a girl over there
Yep.
in the corner
Here
table.
it,
She knows we're Fire Nation.
She's been looking at him.
I've seen that girl in here quite a lot.
Oh no.
Seems to me she has quite a little crush on you.
What?
Thank you for the tea. What's your name?
My name's Lee. My uncle and I just moved here.
Hi, Lee. My name's
Oh no,
Jen.
he's gonna be horrible at this.
I was wondering if you would like to go out sometime.
He'd love to.
Great. I'll meet you in front of the shop at sundown.
Look at him. Hey, I'm invested. Talk to me. Nah, that's not it.
Hey, well, look at you. You look so cute.
It took my uncle 10
That's much
minutes to
better.
do my hair.
Oh, I hope this goes well. Even if nothing comes of it, I just hope it's a good time.
How do you like the city so far?
It's okay.
What do you like to do for fun?
Nothing.
You and your girlfriend care for dessert?
She is not my girlfriend!
I can't.
You have quite an appetite for a girl.
Thanks?
Well, we've been traveling around for a long time.
Oh!
The voice actor is killing it though.
We were, part of this traveling circus.
Really? What did you do?
He's gotta make this up on the fly.
You juggled.
Yes.
Okay.
I've always wanted to learn how to juggle.
Oh no.
Can you show me something?
Oh no.
Whoa. I haven't practiced for a while.
I want to show you one of my favorite places.
Is this going well? I don't know.
The lamps make the water sparkle and reflect in the pool in the most beautiful way.
Oh, well, this is sounding like quite a thing.
I can't believe it. They aren't lit.
Don't firebend. He's gonna firebend. He's just gonna firebend. Oh no.
Close your eyes.
For
and
nice.
don't peek.
Please don't see, and she's gonna hate it. Oh no. Oh, stealthy. Stealthy. Good.
Okay. Now you can look.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of smooth though. Hold on.
How did they light? What did you...
I'm so nervous. Huh?
I brought you something. It's a coupon for a free cup of tea.
Lee, this is so sweet. I have something for you too. Now it's your turn to...
Let it happen.
What's wrong?
It's complicated.
I mean, he's not wrong. I'm left feeling so... I don't even know.
How was your night, Prince Zuko?
It was nice.
Freaking love the tale of Momo. Hold on, sorry to cut that thought off. That caught me off guard. Freaking love that for Zuko. Like I said, even if nothing ever comes of that again, I'm glad he at least got to do that. Man, this episode it's so different. And I know at the end of last episode, I just wanted to answers to all of these questions, even going into this episode. But this, hey, I'll take this. This is great. All right, Momo, talk to me. Hello, where are we? Okay, are we dreaming? Is this in the past? What is going on? Oh, poor Momo. It smelled like Appa. He got some Appa with him. Oh, the shadow reminded him of Appa. Everything's reminding him of Appa. Oh, poor Momo. Bro, everyone needs to give Appa the biggest hug when we finally find him. Oh no. Momo, remember you can fly. Remember you can fly. There we go. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Higher. Higher. A little bit higher, maybe. He's working on it. Oh, no. How did we get here? Look at him move. Dude, Momo is being put through it right now. I don't like what that means. Nah, hey, this is what I was saying, man. I don't like what that means. From Momo's perspective, that's hilarious. He got those opposable thumbs on him. Yeah, let them out. You knew. Come on. I know they tried to kill you. They all homies now. Look at them run. I love it. I love it so much. Follow them? Follow them? Footprints. Oh, fantastic. Who wrote this story? Does he even know? Is Appa's footprint? Or just one? Hey, Shout outs to, let me grab all the people's names. Joanne Estoesta, Lisa Wallander, Andrew Hubner, Gary Shepke, Lauren McMullen, Katie Matilla, and Justin Ridge and Giancarlo Volpe right at the end here with Momo. Shout outs to those people for writing this episode, man, because look, when all's said and done, that's been one of my most enjoyable episodes. I was gonna say favorite, but I think most enjoyable is significantly more appropriate for what that was, man. So almost no plot advancement until right at the end there, right, with Momo and seeing a little bit of Appa. I have briefly flicked through the start of the credits here actually, and I don't see any of those names again. But I'm pretty sure that is meant to be classified as filler, for the most part at least. But that was so enjoyable, all of it was. You know, from getting a very brief insight to Toph and Katara, seeing a little bit of their relationship start to form more as friends. You know, they got off to quite a rocky start, but they bonded quite a lot here, and it was overall just a good time. And then what do we move into? Iroh after that? Dude, I went through so many emotions this episode. I did stop and speak about that Iroh segment already, but it's also like, you see Iroh go through that, and then what he does for Zuko, you know, later on in the episode, making sure Zuko goes out on a date and has a good time. Like, it just doesn't get much more real than what Iroh has just done so far throughout the show. Aang's section was really nice as well. Like, he's done something really great for the city right here, making like a real life, like actual zoo. And I say real life, I'm trying to say like he made it out of the earth. Like, that's as natural as like a zoo it can be pretty much. And there's a little bit of something in there, right? Because Aang was looking for Appa, obviously, and he wasn't able to help Appa in this instance, but he's helped all the other animals that were in that zoo. Sokka's was a treat, man. At first, I thought it was just going to be a classic Sokka having another interaction with another female, but he was just rap battling this haiku teacher, like in haikus, and he killed it, like right up until the end, where he spit 6 syllables at the end instead of 5. And I was trying to count through all of them, and he was hitting 5 every time, so I stopped counting, and then he messed up. But that was like classic Sokka, bit of comic relief, but still very welcome. Zuko's, man, Zuko, look, everyone, I'm sure everyone has had a similar experience with Zuko, you know, throughout the show. Get this man a dub. Let him go and have a good time. And look, I wish it ended like a little bit differently. Like, it makes sense. We may very well never see this girl again. Definitely out of his comfort zone, but he went for it, even though Iroh had to, you know, push him into it. And I love that he assumes that the girl is sus of him for being Fire Nation instead of like, you know, having a crush on him. And Iroh did say that in the previous episode, like, you know, just in case like Zuko brings a lady home. Like, why would he say that if it's not set up? But when they get to the end and Zuko firebends to like set everything up for her, you can see like this is a side of Zuko, like, I just got chills like talking about it real quick. It's a side of Zuko that like we never get to see because he's never in these kinds of situations. I think the only other thing that comes to mind is like that first Zuko backstory episode we get where he ends up like saving his crew, right? Who's being super cold to them at the start of the episode, but then he ends up like helping them out. But that was an absolute treat. And he got a little win, you know, at the end of the day, but unfortunately, look, it would have been the first time he was in that situation and he didn't know what to do. It's complicated, he's not wrong. But when he said to Iroh at the end, like, it was nice, I'm like, hey, that's all you needed, man. If nothing good happens to Zuko in the rest of the show for whatever reason, at least we got that. And then Momo's, man, poor little Momo, he just misses his big fuzzy friend Appa, man. Like, everything was reminding him of Appa. I'm pretty sure that was an actual tuft of Appa's fur, and that's why those cat things that Momo managed to form a relationship after they chased him and then he saved them and then they were homies and they left it in Appa's footprint, which I assume was deliberate. It seemed like a very deliberate thing. And there we go. Now we at least have some sort of trace of at least where Appa was at some point. So overall, that was just incredibly enjoyable. A very unique way to do something like this, like very untraditional, like filler kind of stuff, right? I don't know how often shows will get in like additional writers and stuff like that. It still felt very Avatar, like you could have fooled me. Like, I don't know how much involvement these people like have with the actual show outside of these episodes, but like everything that happened like in all these different tales, granted, it's not stuff that has typically happened during the show, but it's stuff that felt like fit in really nicely, right? But through all of that, I am left at the exact same place that I was at the end of the previous episode with still all of these questions about Ba Sing Se, and perhaps that was part of the purpose of this episode. I won't know until I watch the next episode. And look, I could just be jumping the gun here, reading too much into things, but maybe that's a way of saying, look, maybe we're not going to change too much about how Ba Sing Se is looking at things, at least in the near future, and this is a way to kind of get our minds away from that. But also, also maybe it's just kind of showing, you know, time passing in Ba Sing Se. They did have emphasis on, you know, the wait for them to actually talk to the king, if that's even going to happen. So maybe this was just a way to show time passing. Either way, I'm sure we'll find out in the coming episodes, which I won't be able to watch for a few days. I'm sure there are going to be a lot of people that love to comment that will have things to say about this episode. Please, by all means, just throw it all down there. I'll read all of it. I'm sure there's a lot of things hidden in these episodes. Even like at the end of the Iroh tale, it definitely said in memory of someone, right? In honor of Mako. And look, while I was scrolling the credits, I definitely saw this name as well. Also starring Uncle Mako. Oh no. Uncle Iroh, voice actor. Mako Iwamatsu, who dedicated his life to nurturing talents, unfortunately passed away in 2006. He voiced Iroh in the first 2 seasons, and then he's replaced by Greg Baldwin in the 3rd. Man, did they do this, like, was this all like written and like recorded at the end of season 2? Man, what I am so sad. I had no idea, and I'm sure people are going to be in the comments about that as well. I imagine a lot of people don't make it to this point in the discussion, but I might leave some additional timestamps. Oh, it's here as well. Additional voices by Greg Baldwin. Man, I want to know more about that, so people feel free to comment all of your thoughts and facts and everything about that, because man, that is something I did not expect to discover about this episode. Wow. Damn, I imagine I'll talk about that briefly in the intro for next episode as well, but that's going to change a lot of how I view Iroh. And people did tell me, call him Uncle. You know, I know I've been calling him Iroh, but you know, in the credits is even as Uncle. You know, we're looking through the eyes of Zuko a lot of the times, and he calls him Uncle. That makes sense. I'll do my best to try and, you know, be Uncle Iroh with it, call him Uncle. But I think on that note, I'm going to leave this episode here. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know I always appreciate it. And we'll see you all in the next episode of Avatar.